I lived by myself all my life. And in Wood Chevrolet was my grandfather's place. And I was starting the tuning all the new GM cars that come in. I was working at tipping at the gas station in downtown Birmingham. And they heard about my grandparents at Wood Chevrolet had the salesman in there that when they come out with a big block Chevrolets and the small block Chevrolets, they were sending the cars over to me from Wood Chevrolet to get tuned. And hell, it ain't rocket science. I said, the throttle blade, well, I got to get more air in this motor and lie to the engine. So I started drilling holes in the throttle blade and making them bigger and bigger. When I did that, I allowed the throttle blade to close up because the engine was getting all the air and it was blocking off the fuel, but I still had enough to have a great idle. And bam. I put an ad in a magazine about it and it just skyrocketed. That's just a story in life where you have to go out and try things. And when something's not working, you got to sit down and say, all right, what don't you like? What don't you like about valve springs? Motor, why are you doing this? And I learned their language of who goes where, why, when, and how. But it speaks to me by now looking at a graph and I go in to make a change and I put it on the dyno, look at it, and I say, okay, 5,200, 3,000, let me see, maybe you want some more timing. Well, he can't tell me that. But I look up there, I say, well, what do you want? So I'll go in, I change the jet to 2 or 3,000th of an inch, put it on the dyno, spool it up. Boy, I said, the numbers went from 90 to 92 horsepower. I said, okay, maybe she wants some more. You talk to them like that. I've got all this in my mind, the numbers I want to give them, but they don't like it. So you give them the ones that they want, and the numbers get bigger and bigger and bigger. More power, more torque, and that's how you do it. It just went on and on and on, and then I went, did a lot of drag racing. I set a national record, 1959 NHRA national record, and then in 1969 another fuel funny car record, and we did a California sweep where we went out to Montana, Utah, Seattle, Washington. We raced 7 races. And I won the whole shindig out there. And I went down to California, stopped to see Ed Pink, the guy that did a lot of the engine stuff for us. Ford has come out with Mustangs. So they're taking all these, and Chrysler also. And they said they're putting these great big engines like we're running in these race cars here, they're putting them in brand new cars. And they're called funny cars. And he said, can you beat them? I said, yes, sir. And that was all it took. Went downstairs to the new car sales manager down there, said, you know, Bobby, said, give him whatever he wants. And all the new cars that came in, they would put me in a special department to go in and adjust the timing and the carburetors on them. In the meantime, I went down and opened a shop in Miami, and that was it. I used the same cam profile for the Milwaukee motors as I did for their twin cams or any of those engines, Evos. I used the same profiles for those camshafts because the engine is an engine is an engine. You just give it what it wants. And I just, all my life, all I've done is study. And you can't break them and you can't wear them out. And that's what makes our product different. Come with titanium retainers. We have these special made seats. It's a plug and play whether you got a 630 or stock. I mean, these are the springs that want everything in all those contests we're talking about. They're not expensive, but it's the lifetime of an engine. This has been Old Faithful right here. She's up to 160 horsepower right now, and they go to Sturgis. We don't go by how bad they sound, we get them how quick it gets you there. If I ever run up on somebody out here that thinks he's got a bad bike, I like to show them what a good cam will do for them. So I ain't never had a bicyclist that ever got to see the taillights. They're looking at the taillights for me, not them. This is real, it's real. So this is what I dream about, just getting up here and getting in the mountains, 25, 35, 40 mile an hour, just cruising. I've done a little bit of everything in my life, but this is my idea of touching next to the Lord up there. This is His place. This is as beautiful as I think life could ever get.